Dear Nadia, I wanted to leave a review of our work together. I spoke to Nadia last year. I work in the similar profession, so Nadia is my colleague who I look up to and who I speak to now and again. And at that time, my family was going through a lot of grief. My father-in-law died, my mother-in-law was in the hospital with a very serious injury, and I was going through spiritual development. So at that point, I felt very lost. I felt very alone. I felt as nobody could help me and understand me. I was experiencing negative emotions and I couldn't really understand why, because the emotions that I was feeling was anger and total loss of self. So when we started working, I loved Nadia's methods and her consultation techniques. She's very straight to the point. You meet up, you deal with a particular issue. You don't go into the history of things. And so it helps in this short period of time to dig deeper and to discover the episodes of the childhood that have created this inner feeling of danger. I felt that I was in danger. I felt like the universe was against me. What we discovered that I was bullied as a child in a kindergarten, and I sort of didn't pay much attention to it. I even forgot it. But when we dug deeper, that particular episode, that particular life, because it was more than just once, it was continuous, until I went into the school and became stronger and could fight back. That left the anger and it left the feeling of helplessness within me. We worked with that, and we worked in a method that Nadia puts you almost like in a hypnotic position. You're still there, you have a conversation, but you're almost hypnotized. And we try to remember, and I remembered things. I remember that I was burning things as a child. I remember that I felt that I have to earn love as a child. And that is the reason currently I've developed this limiting beliefs, limited core beliefs that are stopping my career development, that are stopping my maybe self-esteem even. They affect everything. It's like having a little stone in your shoe that is very small, but is constantly giving you discomfort. And because the circumstances in the family were so grim, it awoken this inner monster that was consuming, but I didn't understand why I was feeling this bad about myself in particular. So I really enjoyed working with Nadia. I really am very grateful for her time, for her attention, for her constantly being in touch. I could text her and she would text me back, and I didn't worry whether it was something silly or it was something that she would laugh about. I sent her messages, I sent her pictures, and I feel so much better now. I have recovered from the grief of losing a relative. My mother-in-law is currently in a nursing home, and I've adjusted, I've accepted that. But parallel to that, my inner journey took me on a totally new, different level. I feel like I'm able to expand more. I feel happier with what I do. I believe when people say that I'm good. I believe when people say that they want to see me. I don't have this nagging feeling I had before that I have to earn the love of others. I just am. And that's very easy for me to be. And thank to Nadia for this. And thank you, Nadia, for not being afraid and dig into the areas of my life that I was so guarding, because they were so painful. I didn't want to be there. Yes, of course I cried. I cried quite a lot in the sessions. But that's okay, because I don't cry anymore. And I was tired after sessions, but that's normal too. Because now I feel I have more energy. I have definitely more energy than before. So if you are experiencing emotions that you cannot deal with, if those emotions are stopping you from growing further and developing your life, I would definitely recommend Nadia. She, for me, has really changed my life, and I'm very grateful to you for that. Thank you.